Remarkable. This is absolutely remarkable. U.S. Senator John Fetterman posted this and he says, I congratulate the President of the United States on this historic peace plan that releases all the hostages. Now enduring peace in the region is possible. Our parties are different, but we have a shared ironclad commitment to Israel and its people. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the beginning, the precursor that we've all expected and have been waiting for. John Fetterman officially switching parties. What do you say?
Hi, this evening I just voted for 2 CRs tonight. And the first one votes to affirm that we would like to extend the ACA tax credits because, of course, I voted for health care. The second vote is about making sure that we keep our government open. And I did vote for that because I think it's a sad event if we shut our government down later today. So for me, our nation doesn't believe that kinds of chaos. Now, for me, it's about more over the country, not the party in this kinds of moments just like this. Even completed it anyway. And I think everything that I've seen, the plans are going to be done in a tasteful and historical kind of a way. I mean, they're not putting in a Dave and Buster's kind of a situation here. So I think upgrading some of these facilities seems pretty normal overall. I don't have a strong opinion on it, but it's not a point where I'm going to freak out or make some kind of weird demandings or have a hearing on it.
If he self-funds it and gets some donations from the private sector, would you be okay with that?
I think if it saves the American taxpayers much more too, I think that's fine. But regardless, it's an investment on the White House, and that's probably won't even be close to finished by the time he even leaves the office. That kind of evil and that kind of cruelty, the things they've done, children they've raped, women, executed civilians like that. You really just have to burn that kind of evil off the face of the earth. Now, it's like, who does those kind of things, and let alone films those, and they're proud of it and for those things. So you can't negotiate with it, and that's why it's entirely appropriate to destroy Hamas and kill all of the leadership that were responsible for it, as they've done. If you're going to protest for pro-Hamas or these kind of things, watch that video. And you really can take in and see exactly who you are actually advocating and the kinds of people that they really are.
Hey, folks, Kevin here, cutting through the noise to bring you the real talk that you guys tune in for. So let's start with a wild rumor shaking up the political scene. Senator John Fetterman possibly eyeing a party switch. Yeah, you heard that right. The guy's been a Democrat forever, but after his stroke recovery, he's been dropping truth bombs that don't vibe with the party lines and voting with the GOP on that spending bill to avoid a shutdown. Yeah, calling out his own side for throwing around terms like Nazi and fascist, meeting with Trump's team and posting on Truth Social. Well, Pennsylvania polls show Dems are souring, 54% disapprove now, down from 80% last year, while 62% of Republicans are cheering him on X. Now, X is buzzing with folks saying his brain has healed and he's realizing the Dems are a bunch of clowns. Sure, Fetterman's denied the switch talk, but saying not gonna happen. But it's just got us thinking, why stick with something that's not working when better options are staring you right in the face? That's the exact vibe with your Medicare coverage. And folks, look, just like John Fetterman might see a better path outside the same old party, you've got a golden chance to ditch a healthcare plan that's jacking up premiums, dropping your meds, or leaving you lost in the fine print. With the annual enrollment period, AEP, just 5 days away, October 15th, it starts, runs through December 7th. Now's the time to switch to better coverage with lower costs and real benefits tailored to you. And here's the pain, straight from a managed healthcare executive report: 75% of you find Medicare plan shopping confusing, especially with 2026's massive changes. Insurers cutting plans, tweaking benefits, hiking costs. Only 51% of you plan to review options this AEP, and that's down from 63% last year. Think about it. Think about where we would be if Folks just chose to stick with the status quo and what we had versus over what we have now. Think about that. And worse, 36% don't even know about the cost and benefit shifts hitting Medicare Advantage, supplements, and Part D. A third of you don't get how these plans differ, and 33% think Medicare covers GLP-1 drugs for weight loss. It doesn't, unless it's for diabetes, of course, and 29% miss that vaccines are free. Only 47% got their annual notice of change letter, which spells out premium hikes, notice network shrinks, or drugs moving to higher tiers. Miss that, and you're blindsided by copays, deductibles, or losing your go-to doctor. Derek Duke, eHealth CEO, said it best: "This is not the year to go on autopilot. Sticking with a bad plan could cost you $1,800 or more a year in out-of-pocket expenses, money you can't afford on a fixed income. Imagine the regret. Skipped checkups, uncovered meds, premiums eating your savings for the rest of your life. Why risk it when AEP's your penalty-free shot to switch?" And here's why now's perfect. Medicare keeps rolling even with any government shutdown. Benefits and payments stay untouched per HHS, and the pros, well, lower premiums. Some Advantage plans hit $0, wider networks to keep your doctors, extras like dental, vision, or hearing that slash costs. And I'll put a link down below in the description for this article if you guys want to check it out. The benefits: peace of mind, coverage for chronic conditions like diabetes. 25% don't know about chronic special needs plans. Do you know about chronic special needs plans? Free vaccines and no surprises on bills. Whitney Stidham from eHealth says comparing plans can save you over $1,800 and keep quality care. Plus, it says that 50% of you are open to AI phone agents to simplify this. Text making it easier than ever. But the greatest part, the best part about it is you get real people every single time Chapter picks up the phone. Fortunately for you, subscribers, watchers, listeners to the show, you're already ahead. Thousands of you have already called and found relief, lower bills, kept cancer meds, plans that fit like a glove. And I have so many comments. One of them says, saved $2,400 last year. Wish I'd called sooner. And I got another one here I want to show you. And I've got this screenshot that I want to show you guys here, and I'll read it to you. And it says, "I love Chapter. Not only did they find me a better insurance company, they did a checkup to make sure it was still working for me. I have another appointment with them in November to see if it's still the best. All for free. Thanks, you two, for steering them to me." Referring to my wife and me. Chapter is your free, no pressure way out of the confusion. Their licensed advisors compare plans in minutes, locking in better coverage before AEP ends. Don't wait. Missing this call could mean years of overpaying or losing care you need. Grab your phone, dial 270-467-2426 right now for that free Chapter consultation. And 5 days until AEP, folks. Switch smart, live better, and tell them Kevin sent you.